Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you guys are all having a fabulous day here today. We do got some very fun stuff to talk about. We're talking about do not make these mistakes. We're talking about the mistakes to avoid. Remember, this game has been out for 2 months. Content creators, people, legendary community members have found out, oh, these are things we should do. These are things we shouldn't do. So today I want to go through everything, make sure you are aware about it, and just go through it as best of my ability to make sure at least, you don't make the same things we did, or mistakes we did, because yes, this game has been out. We've had time, and we've gone through so many things, and we've learned a lot of things. So today, I'm going to share all the wisdom with you. Today, let's go through it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's go through everything. Also, by the way, if you want to support me, link in the description, link pinned comment. You can just hop over to the Inevitable Forum, just be logged in, and click support, and that's it. It helps me out a ton, and yeah, if you'd like to, it means a lot. Cool. Let's hop into it. So, first things first, let's start with the most simplest things. Hop over here every single day, go to the shop. Whatever it is, it's small, pause, but just make sure you pick it up. Every single day, you can pick up a free gift over here for a little gold, a free little gift over here if you've bought something. One of the bundles, I think. You pick this up also. Most of us won't have it if you haven't purchased anything, but if you did purchase that one little $10 thing, you actually get this over here too. Beyond that, you also get these every single time you reach a milestone with Jinwoo. Make sure to pick this up, and this will help you. This will help you push your account, and it's always worth it. Again, I picked up the 10, 20. I haven't picked up the 31, but I just stopped after that to save this gold here. But it's extra gold. Every gold counts, and again, it also gives you summons as time progresses and other materials to help you push your account. So again, every time you reach a milestone, just pick this up over here. Again, it's always worth it, and it is pretty good. Beyond that, there's also this over here, another daily gift. Make sure to pick this up while you're at it. It's also pretty nice. While we're in the shop area, hop over here. Again, every single month this will reset. Again, it will take you some time. Clearly, I've done a lot of summons and I have barely any currency to change for this. I can, again, pick this up before the end of the month, 6 days left. But again, it just depends, right? If you barely summon for the month, you're not going to have much to pick this up with. But if you summoned a lot during the month, you got a lot. Again, this currency right here is going to be much more available to you, right? Again, there is still pretty good options to pick up with that currency. Again, depends on what you personally want. But there is a lot of good stuff in here. Always check it before it resets. There is that. Every single day, you should be purchasing this, in my opinion. This currency is obtained from farming gates. Once you farm a gate, you will then go and mine the gate. Once you mine the gate, you will then get this currency. It's about 6 to 10 per gate. It's very quick. It's very easy to get this. It's just farm the gate, get the gates lined up, hit boom, hit mine, and then boom. You'll just, after 30 minutes or 20 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever the timing was, depending on the rank of the gate, if it was A rank, S rank, whatever, you're going to have these currencies given back to you. And with this currency, I highly recommend you buy this every single day, this every single day, and this every single day. These three things are huge and very helpful. I will be very honest here. These are my purchases of the day. Again, there are other things you might need. If you want them, just purchase them. They are pretty good. But again, this will help you get more gear early on. And again, you only get 2 per day. 2 per day. You get over here 2 per day. Sorry. Over here you get 2 per day. So again, do this. These 3 are my favorite. There are still other good ones if you want anything here. Make sure to purchase these. But again, farming gates while you're doing that and doing all that mining and everything, that will help you a crap ton. Do I have any gates left? I do here, I think. Yeah, so here. I have these gates left, right? I'm going to hit this. Again, here we go. 28 of the currency, 6 of this also. So it does give you also essence stones. So again, make sure you're taking care of your gates and mining them. It also gives you gold back. It also gives you mining experience, which will then level up your stuff and give you bonuses like bonus reward rate, gold acquired, mining time. All this stuff will give you more stuff, right? So again, it is very good. So take care of it. Have fun with it. They also added a auto mining feature, which, yeah, I'll check what that is later on. I have no idea, but beyond that, make sure this game is also having an idle game function every single day. Make sure to log in, hit claim over here. Do not let this thing hit 100. It kind of sucks. If you purchase the specialty bundle over here, you can hit special funds, and it will give you basically 6 hours on bonus, which is basically just, it's kind of good. It's just, whale heavy, right? Beyond that, this over here, there's a weekly point function. You're going to fail this every single time if, guess what, you don't do your daily missions. So you have to do your daily missions to not fail your weekly missions. If you, look, I've done everything, but because I missed one day, I forgot to do this. Now this entire thing is done except this. So again, I'm now losing out on weekly currencies of 150. Every weekly currency is good. So do not miss out on this. Do not miss out on this. So make sure every single day you are taking care of your dailies because again, it does tie into your weeklies. And when it ties into your weeklies, you screw one, you screw the other. Beyond that, let's get on to the next thing. I'm trying to run these topics as fast as possible. When it comes to, let's see, Jinwoo, we'll talk about Jinwoo for a second here, just because when it comes to this character over here, look, when you're progressing through story, there's going to be SSR weapons. These SSR weapons are going to be very helpful to push your account and everything. What I will recommend is this. You go to a weapon, correct? Just know this now. It's going to be a little bit of heavy investing to make sure weapons are good. In my opinion, these are the 4 weapons that carried me through story and everything. It was this one over here, because it was the only SSR that I had. This one over here, this one over here, this one over here, correct? What I would say is this. Try to look for, when you're building weapons, build 2 separate typing of weapons, correct? Don't just go and build, oh, I got, let's say, this over here, this fire thing, and I got this fireball. Both I saw are good on tier lists, so I'm going to build both of them. It's not going to help you, right? You want to have multiple typings of weapons and make sure they're leveled up and everything, and that's going to be your bread and butter, correct? Let's say somehow you dupe out this thing over here, right? Because I duped it out. Let's say you dupe it out. If you dupe it out, go and use that, level it up, whatever it is, that one little dupe that this has, even though it's not like a meta, broken, insane thing, let's say that that was the case, the dupe will give an insane advantage, right? Advancing in this game is insanity when it comes to some of these things over here. For example, this over here, I don't know, the dupe in my opinion is not the best, but it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid, right? So again, for this, make sure 2 things. Make sure you level up both separate typing of weapons. Don't make it like, oh, I have 2 water weapons, just because in a lot of bosses right now, early game, there's going to be a lot of story content you're progressing through. In chapter 5, 6, 7, it might be water, fire, light. Now, in that case, if you just leveled up fire, in some of those you're failing, correct? Because you're not having type advantage. So again, just to expand that option, make sure to have multiple leveled up weapons. For example, my original like running thing was level 40 this, correct? Being light, and then over here being fire. That was like my original thing. Back before that was my wind and this. I recently pulled this and this, both a light and fire. So I leveled them up, put them on. I also have again now a wind and a dark, which will be my, again, level up stuff, so that I at least have that for the future, correct? That's going to be a big thing for you, all right? So that's there. When it comes to this, I'll do a full video on this already, kind of described it. Don't listen to my entire stats here. I have to work on that again. But again, that's for a future video, because that's a real in-depth thing that you have to go through. But that's there also, all right? Beyond that, what I would also say for the draw tab, go over here. I've already given you my opinion on drawing here and what to go for. What I will say here is this. I just want to make sure this is like a clear thing. I see a lot of players doing this, right? Like just spamming weapons. If you want to do that, that's fine. But just know that it's equally important to get characters. So don't just spam weapons in here, all right? Don't be like, all right, we're going to get 4 weapons, and we're going to keep this on 24/7. It's going to catch up to you in the end. Like, yeah, you're going to progress the story pretty fast. But when it comes to farming the spider or the dog, what are you going to do, right? When it comes to farming that content, you're pretty screwed. So just make sure that you're equally putting this things on here. Make sure it's not like, oh, you know, who gives a damn about the other content, right? I'm Jinwoo content only. Don't do that. Make sure you keep it equal here. Or if you like at least want to just make sure to guarantee 1 weapon, just say, okay, for the first one, I'll just do this, guarantee a weapon for Jinwoo, just so I can at least level that up and progress. If you want to do it that way, do it that way. Or if you want to like say, okay, I want to go and make sure that I can win in every content, let's just go and like put these characters on and do it that way, up to you. But I would say keep it 50-50, just to at least, again, give a chance to everything. That's what my 50-50 is, but it's up to you, right? We're all in different areas. That's what I would do, but we're all in different areas, right? So there is that. Now, next up, let's go through Army of Shadows. I'll talk about it in the future. It's a lot to go through. It's a lot to go through, right? Artifact sets, yes. So they actually give us a free legendary artifact set in the mail, correct? You probably claimed that. Give that to your Jinwoo and push story. Literally push story. The thing is, they're going to charge you to like remove that off a character. They still do that. They lower the cost, but they still do that. But I would just keep it on Jinwoo and mass progress this story. It's still a pretty good gear set. Some say it's not the best gear set, but it's still a great gear set. Use it, put on Jinwoo, and push him into story. Shove him, and then just leave him there. Just farm as much story as possible. And if it comes to the thing like, oh, now I gotta farm the dog or the arachnid, we'll burn that bridge later on, right? Farm right now as much as you can. Push story and get that out the way. That's more important right now, correct? Unlocking as much as possible, getting all that stuff done as much as possible. That's the important stuff, right? To unlock more content, that's the point, right? Yeah. Beyond that, though, simply just know this now. If you want to make massive progressions when it comes to XP, this is your pretty much massive XP. Again, you'll get a lot of XP over here by, again, doing those 14 gates per day. Over here, you have 5 encore missions. It's different for all of us, right? Because if we're early game, it's a different amount of instant keys they're giving us. So, again, just realize this now. For encore missions, make sure you're doing them every single day. Because remember, for this right now, you might be failing over here. But remember, as time progresses, you'll go through this, this. Again, it gets harder and harder, but you want to at least get to 10. Then once you get to 10, you go to the next one, and that's exactly what you have to do. Again, you can kind of see I'm doing pretty crap on some of the stuff here. The dog is just super annoying. I even have the characters built. It's just they are very annoying, very hard bosses. That's something that, again, end game is for you. Trying to farm those later things to get more golden gear. Right now, again, I'm failing, literally failing, but that's there. Beyond that, also, just to make sure this is clear, when it comes to building hunters, don't build willy-nilly. You're not going to have a lot of gold. You're not going to have a lot of gold, right? Yes, I have gold, but again, that's because I bought that 1 monthly bundle, which is just the $10 thing, right? Because it does help out a ton. So again, I'm not saying that you just buy it. I'm just saying that you're not going to be able to level up characters willy-nilly. This is my account, right? And again, I've only leveled up my SSRs and my SRs, right? Because again, Kang I was using a lot before. I didn't get to recently. So for example here, I am burning 154,000 gold. That's a lot of fudging gold, bro. Literally, that's a lot of gold. So again, make sure you're building characters properly. And again, make sure you're using them like, okay, let me not just build this character, right? Let me just take an eye around, right? Look around and just be like, okay, so apparently these two are the best SRs. So let me build up them properly because I don't have many SSRs. That's fine, but don't go like, I need a dark character, I'm going to build a dark character and build him, right? Because again, you are not going to be sitting on gold. You're not going to be sitting on large amounts of it. Every gold counts. So for example, when it comes to building artifacts, let's say I'm building artifacts, right? I'm going to put on a headpiece for him. Let's put this on over here. Now I start building this. Look at the gold that it's going to require, right? 1,000 per with on top of that a fail rate, right? Because again, you might fail here and there. So again, bare minimum, this is 10,000. This could be 15,000. This could be 20,000. Who knows how many times I fail, right? So again, keep this in mind also. You're burning currency here every single time you level stuff up. So level up proper sets. Make sure just to like read this character stats. Check what their recommended stats are. Each character has the ability to be at least seen of what, damn it. Each character has the ability to see what their stats are. I think that's a button over here. Where's that button? There's a button that they have where it tells recommended stats. Here we go. HP, critical hit rate, and critical hit damage. So knowing that, you're like, okay, what can I give this character? Maybe you want to give this character the crit damage set. Correct? Maybe you want to do that. Maybe you want to give this character something else, right? Just use this as a little bit of a thing over here, or look up guides for how to build a character. Let me tell you now, gold is going to be a huge roadblock. It's going to literally tickle your feet every 5 seconds, reminding you, I'm still here, bud. I'm still here. And every 2 seconds, you're not going to do anything. Literally not do anything. That was like the worst analogy I could ever use. I'm trying to say, it's like, you know, it's like a thorn, you know, in your side. It's going to be there. It's not going to leave. It's going to be there. It's going to be annoying you, stabbing you, hurting you. It's just not going to leave you, right? But that's there. Later on, you will push like an armory function. We don't need that right now. We'll talk about that in the future. Battle tier is another function you'll unlock, but again, we don't need it right now. It just gives you stats and stuff. Again, make sure you're doing your challenges. This will give you a crap ton of summons. Again, like for example here, I have a lot of this I haven't claimed yet, so don't be like me. Claim it. It will help you push multis. You push multis in the standard banner, and you'll unlock a lot more stuff also. It does give you pretty solid rewards, just to at least get more of a head start when it comes to unlocking gear, when it comes to unlocking, skill upgrades. All this stuff is here. So again, make sure to prioritize this thing over here. It's going to be very helpful, and you can see how much I have done over here versus what I don't have done. It's very quick to do the ones that I don't have, and again, I'll just get another multi, and that's another multi I'll spend into the banner. Again, continuously check the achievements. Codex over here is what you unlock. Missions are your daily missions. Event tab is over here also. It's just the standard event tab stuff. I would also say the mistake not to make, don't take these things seriously. They're bullcrap. Let me tell you now, they're very bullcrap. Some of these events will be super like, oh, I'm almost there, I can do this, and burn an insane amount of currency, right? So artifact growth challenge over here. This requires gold and those level ups. Not everyone's going to have a huge amount of that, and maybe it's not worth it. The rewards really aren't worth all the time and effort you're going to put in. So again, don't like burn your account, like literally just scorch earth your entire account here, just because like, yo, I'm gonna get first place in the artifact growth challenge. It's not worth it. It's not worth the investment. Like if they were giving you a multi, like a premium multi for free at the end, then it's worth it. But it's not, dude. It is not worth your time. This over here looks like it's free to play, by the way. All right, I did 809 and I haven't done much for my character. So this one looks free to play actually. Don't know for sure though, but yeah, it looks like it's free to play. But again, I'm not sure. So don't quote me on that yet. I'll update you in the future there on the front there. But it looks like it is free to play. I'm shocked. If it is free to play, 10 out of 10 devs, but who knows? So beyond that, that's pretty much what I wanted to show you. I kind of give over as much as I possibly could. I guess another mistake, if you were to say, not really a mistake, but just do this. But just make sure you're farming all the side content too. I used to farm all the side content 100% because it gives you a lot of summons, right? And again, once you reach a point over here, like chapter 10, every single side content also gives you other currency, if I can find it. Yeah, this currency, right? It's gonna be traced as shadow. There's a lot of useful currencies in these side contents, right? So again, abuse them, abuse the side content, go through it. There's also the hard side, which I've barely gone through. It's not that it's like hard, it's just barely gone through it, right? It also gives you a ton of currency, ton of currency here. So if you need to push pity, you need to do anything, story got you. 100 archive, there's a limit per day. Make sure you're always doing it, finishing that up. This is again end game content, so a lot of you are far from that, but that's basically what I wanted to go through. There are, again, not that I'm advising, but if you would like to, there's a lot of good bundles over here. Both these bundles are very broken and very good. So if you want to purchase them, it's only $7 a month for this one, $10 a month for this one. It's just they're good bundles. It's like if you want one that's like the better one, it's I think this one because it gives you features, right? It gives you growth support period, special sweep and funds, which is really good. A lot of stuff here. So this is like the better one, but it's the more expensive one. It's up to you, whatever you want. I'm just mentioning that it exists. And again, that's it. So hope you enjoyed it. That's really all I got for you. If there's any more, I'll try to like, again, talk about it in a separate video, but I think I got most of what I wanted to. My whole list over here is complete. I literally wrote out a whole notepad list here. I think I did almost everything, correct? Yeah, so I can end it there. Cool? Cool. Well, I'll just do this real quick. There's not, all right, so on top of the fact, I'll just say this is something that I encountered. There's not much of this going around. Don't, again, level up, like I said, characters don't level up willy-nilly. Don't level up weapons willy-nilly. There's not much of this floating around. It's very hard to come by this stuff over here. So please, do this wisely, right? When you're leveling up also, when you advance something, you're going to need melding cubes. Don't throw these away. They're very important. If you kind of check over here, I'm out of fire melding cubes because I leveled up 2 fire weapons, and I have none, right? For example, if I had a third SSR weapon that's fire, I am not leveling this up. I have no melding cubes left for this entire thing over here. So just know this now. Melding cubes will come in very clutch, so buy them from the shop every single day. And also, this currency is not in abundance. You're not going to get this like every second. So it's going to be like, for example, this weapon's stuck at 51. You're going to have this a lot. It's going to be stuck at points, right? So again, just keep that in mind. Just like last thing over here, right? And again, as every character has a skill, correct? A skill to upgrade, the weapons also have a skill to upgrade. So you can't just be cheaping out and not upgrading your skills for your weapon. It's a very intense currency, all right? I don't have much of this stuff lying around. And again, there's so much stuff that you have to upgrade. So just remember, you have to pick a weapon and devote your love to that weapon, all right? Make that weapon yours and only love that weapon, okay? I'm not even joking here. It's like a serious point. But yeah, that's it. All right, now I have everything I said. All right, cool. Take care. Have fun. That's it. Bye. Peace out.